Yes. Awesome. Hello, boot camp ladies. I'll give you a couple of minutes to jump on in, my friends. Hey, Belle. Can you hear me, honey, loud and clear? Let's move some of these things around. So when you're joining in, please say hello, because I don't, on my screen here, it doesn't let me know how many people are watching. The only way I know is if you write a comment and say hello, because this is what it's all about, right? We're creating this community to care and to share and to look after each other, to ask questions, to get answers. Oh, here we all are. Hey, Amanda. Boom, sisters. Yes. Hey, Nikki. Oh, hello, Chicken Bum. Haven't heard that in a little while. Hey, Mum. Hey, Sharon. Righty. Oh, December. Like, seriously, December boob camp. Oh, my God, right? So a big thank you for all of you lovely ladies who do join in every month. I love and appreciate you like a million trillion %. Thank you. Welcome to all of our ladies just joining in. It's like, what is this boob camp all about? Why has my friend invited me here? They have because they care, right? And I love people who give a shit about other people. So yeah, that's what this group is about. And a big hello to everybody watching on replay, because I know that this is the time that dinner's getting organized. I know that this is the time that little ones are going to bed. So thank you for watching on replay as well. So, hey, Trudy. Hey, Dan. Hey, Catherine from Adelaide. Hello, Michelle Law. Thanks, Relly. Relly, you got pipped at the post, my girl. All these people jumped on before you. So a big hello, and, welcome to learning about the most underrated system in your body. How many of you will go to a doctor feeling bloated, having digestive issues, having autoimmune problems, thyroid problems, feeling tired, swelling, inflammation, immune system not working properly, and the doctor says to you, I know what you can do. You need to detoxify your lymphatic system. Go home and rub your boobs. How many times has that happened to anybody? No. So the great thing about this is we can't do any harm. We cannot do any harm. The only thing we can do out of this is good. And this is something that you do at home for yourself. You can get the family involved, get the hubby, get your partner involved. They love it. They love it when I say you need to rub her boobs, then we become best friends. So doctors aren't taught anything about the lymphatic system, mainly because there's not a tablet. Yes, we do have, as a naturopath, we will prescribe you with different supplements that will help with your immune system, of course, but there is nothing really that we can prescribe you that is going to get your lymphatic system moving, because it takes you to move. It takes you to breathe. Okay, you have to move your body. You've got 15 liters of lymph. Okay, 15 liters of lymph in your body. You have 5 liters of blood. Your heart pumps your blood around. It works if you're laying down, like it works all the time. Your lymphatic system does not have a pump. There is no mechanical, there is nothing that's pushing your lymph around. So it's cleverly designed to go right next to the blood vessels, and it's cleverly designed around the muscles. So when your muscles contract, this lymph gets a pump and it gets moved around. And that's pretty cool, because it all has to Is everybody like doing this movement with me? I don't think I've done this movement ever before. It's a pretty cool movement. It all has to come right up here and drain into your heart. So the blood seeps out, toxins, it seeps out proteins, like out into your fluid, into your tissue. Did you know that your body is 30% connective tissue? And that connective tissue makes up the lining of your gut, the lining, your muscles, the lining of your lymphatic system. So this connective tissue is pretty cool, and like 30%. So that's really good reason to make sure that you are having collagen. But we're going to talk about that more tomorrow night. How these nights are going to run is we're going to talk education tonight. So please ask any questions on the lymphatic system. And I'm just going to try to make this make sense to you. Okay, to bring up the importance of the lymphatic system and then empower you that you can do something about it. Yeah. Tomorrow night, we're going to run through how to use your gloves. Now, has everybody got their gloves? Yes, yes, yes. So I made these gloves because I need you to be doing this at home. I need you to be moving your lymph, assisting your lymph, training it, telling it where to go. I only just have to touch my gloves now because we've got the spiky side for the soft touch, just on the top of the skin. And then we've got our magnetic balls as we go deeper. And I'm going to teach you all the sequence, of course. So make sure that you have your pack. There are all different types of packs that you can get on the website. So from $89 to $179. Of course, the $179 pack includes all of the products, includes my 2-hour workshop with me raving on more than this. So if you want to listen to me more, grab that one and you've got so much more education with that too. So grab your kit because we're going to need your gloves. But tomorrow, if you don't have your gloves, you can just use your hands. Okay, so the lymphatic system, 15 liters. And what does it do? What does it do? Only the two most important things ever. Transports your nutrients, transports your hormones, transports your fats that need, so your fats, what are your fats? So if you're having crappy fats, if your diet has crappy fats in it, you are blocking your lymphatic system. So you need to have those good fats to uncrapify. You need to have those, because those crappy fats are like get stuck, and they get stuck on the edges of all of your lymph nodes. So you need to have those good fats, those good omegas, to help that slip and help that action and help that movement. So vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, you can be out in the sun, in the middle of the day, most days, and go, yeah, I get a lot of sun. My vitamin D levels should be high. And I bet you, because I don't know, Denny, how many women that we see are all vitamin D deficient because it's not getting transported enough. How many women have hormonal problems? How many women have trapped estrogen? So the estrogen is not, these steroid hormones are not getting transported and not getting moved out. This is all related to the lymphatic system. Acne, eczema, swelling, having frequent colds, infections, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, breast soreness. So these are all related to the lymphatic system. Yeah. And I bet you, all of you have something. There is no one who has an amazing lymphatic system, right? An amazing, even me, like mine's pretty good. I have to say, mine's pretty good. But I can't, if somebody comes in looking super fit, I'm like, oh yeah, they move their body. You cannot, what's the word? make judgment on somebody by the way that they look and then feel their lymph. So it's really important to feel your body, like have a good, the tissue should not feel stringy. So our lymph nodes, right, make sure that you have a look in these areas. So around your boobs, underneath your arms, tops of your legs, you know, there around your hips, there's really big like lymph node collection areas around there. And you can tell because the skin changes. I can tell by looking at people where their arm goes up, 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 and then bubbles up here. I can tell by looking at people whether they wear their bra too much, you know, because they've got all this lymph congested here. I can tell women who wear tight undies because they have the their undie line, and then you can see this big bubble. You know, we have to stop. We have to stop blocking this lymph from being free, or else check out Lizzie here. All of your cells bathe in lymph. It is the sewage system. So the second thing, the most important things that the lymphatic system does is transport, okay? Think of it as a big conveyor belt. Things go on to get transported around where it needs to be, and things, you know, then they get off where they need to be as well. And then we've got the immune system. So your immune system lives in your lymphatic system as well. So all the bad bacteria gets transported around, gets taken to the lymph nodes. And in the lymph nodes, you've got your soldiers that, you know, your white blood cells. And what they do is they go, aha, that's not a goodie. Chomp, I'm going to chomp that one, and I'm going to chomp that one. And they get rid of it there. But if your immune system is low, and if it will then block up, it will then back up, because these soldiers can only deal with so much bacteria and viruses and, you know, and things. So we're going to feel crappy if our lymphatic system isn't being able to function properly and fast, and then your immune system is going to fail too. So am I just raving on? This is all scientifically based. Okay, there are lots and lots of studies done on this, but you are not going to hear about it because we can't give you a pill. You have to move. You have to move your body in the right way. You have to breathe. You have to take action. You have to watch what you are eating. The biggest problem, how lymphatic problems start, is digestion. Okay, we're going to go into that a little bit more tomorrow night. But if you are blocking up, if the food that you're putting in your body is blocking up your lymph, you know, that's what you need to look at. You definitely need to look at that first. And that's why one of the first processes that we do is our hair test, where you send us some hair, we send it to the lab, we test it against 600 different food items, and we find out exactly what you should not be eating. Okay, so that's one of the first things that we do. And we're going to go through all of this on Wednesday night, so I'm not going to go into it anymore. Then we do our parasite cleanse as well. We have to look at the gut. We really have to look at your gut, as well as moving and grooving and breathing. And there's a correct sequence to this all, because we have to remove the toxins. We have to pull the plug. We have to remove the toxins. Like, everything is so toxic. Turn off the news. It is the most toxic thing in your life at the moment. So don't listen to the news. Connect with friends. Connect with nature. Take a breath. You know, the water, make sure your water is filtered. You know, the air that we breathe, the things that that smell nice, they're toxic. No wonder we have all these thyroid problems. We have to stop. You know what's right and what's wrong. Okay, we have to stop. How do you become less toxic? Stop putting the crap in. Stop putting the crap in, is how we become less toxic. Yeah. And then we give our body a chance to get it out. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow night. All right. So why are you here, girls? Okay. Why is the lymphatic system, should it be at the top of your list? Should it be at the top of the list? Like, why have you come live tonight? Is it to find out for a friend or yourself how this can help with your health? How important is your health to you? Okay, so why are you here? So when you join us to join Boob Camp, that's why I've put this group together. It's to educate and to share our experiences, because I'm learning all of the time with you. All right. So when you join the group, I ask you, why are you here? And you know what? I've got 4 pages with a common theme this time. It's not that often we get like one current theme, but we really have a current theme, and I want to know if this resonates with you all. Can anybody guess what it is? What is your body trying to tell you? Let's see. Let's just tune in right now. Take a breath. What is your body trying to tell you? Anyone want to have a guess? Are you all still there? Hey, Yvette, it needs help. Yep. Yep. Fatigued and sore. Yep. What else? Because that's what's resonating here. I've got pages of it. I am tired. To slow down. I'm always tired. I want to feel energetic and vibrant again. I'm tired physically, emotionally, and mentally. I need to care and soothe me. I need to start looking after myself and putting myself first. I feel like crap all of the time. I need help. I need help. I'm tired. Time for a change. Time to start moving. Yeah, so this is what it is. Okay, pages. So that's why we're going to just concentrate on some self-care. All right, so I'm going to teach you anything that you need to know, educate and help on anything that you need to know, but I don't want it to feel like an extra thing in your bowl. I don't want it to feel like, oh, okay, it's just too hard because I am so full. You know, there's not another thing that I could actually do, because sometimes that's how it's going to feel, like, oh, it's just another thing. But I promise you, just by doing this, you are going to create a little bit more energy. You're going to find that spark again. And I feel like I need to tell you all the bowl story as we go. So what I teach and what you'll get a bit more of with my 2-hour workshop is, but I just think it resonates now, so I'll tell it quickly. So I see life as we are born with this one big bowl, and out of our bowl shines our light. You know, when we're born, when we're little, we run around crazy. It's like, yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then you're off and you're nuts, and you're just full and you're free, and you don't bite your tongue. You look at someone and you say, like, you've all got embarrassing stories of what your kid says, you know, like, oh, look at that fat man over there, or look at that black lady, or, you know, as you say, as a little kid, and you get to, shh, you can't say that, or I don't like going to auntie whatever, she picks her nose. Okay, so you get told, oh, don't say that, like, don't, no, you get shushed, and it's like, oh, okay, I better start watching myself, watching what I say, watching what I do. And then people might start calling you, you know, names, you get picked on, you know, rah, rah, rah. So all of these things are putting a rock into your bowl. And then that goes on as a rock, then that goes on as a rock. You might get picked on at school by brothers and sisters, by a teacher who says you're dumb. You're dumb. You're never going to be anything. You're dumb. Okay? You take that on as a rock. So before long, you've got a bowl that's got a lot of rocks in it. What's happened to your light? What's happened to your energy? What's happened to your passion? What your joy and what brings you alive and your fun? What's happened to that? You try really hard. You're like, you know what? I've got big shoulders. I can carry my bowl. That's okay. You know, give me a trailer too. I'm strong. I'm tough. I can keep going. You know, I take all other people's shit on as well. Give me that rock and give me that rock, because I've got to be good at something. I've got to be good at, you know, taking other people's problems on. That's why we're tired, ladies. Okay. That's why we're tired. So what I want you to do is honor your bowl. Your bowl is in a plastic bucket. It's not a slop bucket that everyone just gets to throw their rocks in. And you're the one who puts the rocks in. Okay. So no mortar rocks. Dump truck die. All right. So no mortar rocks. So I'm not adding a rock into your bowl by teaching you this lymphatic system and this lymphatic sequence. I'm pulling the plug. We're going to say, my body, my soul, like, I am not a plastic bucket anymore. I'm a beautiful crystal vase, or I'm made of gold, or whatever stone you love. And then you're going to choose what rocks you're going to take on and what rocks you can let out, because I want to see you all shine. That's how we get more energy. That's how we get our vitality, our love. We connect back to joy. And how we do that is take care of ourselves. So what we're going to do for over the Christmas, over the next so many weeks, we're going to take a breath. We're going to do our lymphatic detox. We're going to get back to basics, and we're going to honor ourselves, and we're going to do self-care. Yes, who is with me? Is anybody with me? Joy. Type the word joy in if you are with me, because I want you all to connect to some joy. What do you do for fun? What do you love doing? Okay, so good. Yes. Okay, team. So that's what we're going to be doing. Joy, joy, joy. We're connecting to our light. We're letting go of the rocks, and we are not a plastic bucket. We are a beautiful crystal bowl that you're not going to put shit into. Okay, so I want you to honor yourself forever, but just concentrate over it for the next so many weeks, right? All right, cool. So while we're dumping out the lymphatic systems, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Okay, how you do one thing is how you do everything. If we want to dump our body of toxic shit and waste, we also have to do our head, you know, emotions. We can do our wardrobe. We can, you know, we can dump. So we can do it in little pieces, how we get rid of, you know, of things that don't serve us anymore. And we're going to start by doing it through self-care. Yeah. Feel your neck. Big love to you. Okay. We're going to do it with self-care. and supporting each other, because being in pain isn't fun. Getting results back from your blood tests saying that your inflammation levels are high, you know, isn't fun. There's chronic soreness, chronic illness, and it doesn't have to be that bad. You might just say to me, Chelsea, you know, I've just got this pocket of cellulite that I want to get rid of. Perfect. You know, we don't have to, let's not all get to the jumping off the cliff stage. Okay, let's grab it now. Let's grab it, let's work it out, and you know, nourish our body, because if our lymphatic system isn't transporting the nutrients, we're becoming malnourished in so many ways. We're malnourished in self-care, and we can be malnourished in nutrients because we're too toxic. Yeah, cool. All right, so one of the best ways to know if your lymphatic system needs help can be to have a look in the mirror and see if you've got any swelling in your body. So also think of lipedema and lymphedema. Right, so I was lucky enough, the beautiful Taryn Claire came down from Townsville last week, and we went to up to the Sunshine Coast and went to see a lymphedema doctor and looked into doing some trials for lymphedema. So I'm going to talk more about that. Tara and I are going to talk more about that soon, and I'm going to talk to the doctor. And I'm so proud of her. All of her measurements have come down. We hopped on the different machines. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see. So Taryn, after having breast cancer and treatment for that, she has ended up with lymphedema in her arm, and she has done amazing to keep that down. To look at her, just to have a glance, you would not realize that she has one arm quite bigger than the other. So we went together up to the Sunshine Coast and looked at this trial, and of all the different things that's now going ahead with lymphedema, because you know you can get lymphedema from one client. She was riding her bike and she slipped, and the seat of the bike went into her groin, and that was enough to damage the lymphatic vessels. So the lymph can't get through. It has to make new channels and work its way. So that's why she has pooling in her leg. So it can happen in your leg or in your arms, and it is. I don't know the actual percentages, but it is quite high, and it's not spoken about with breast cancer treatment and having a mastectomy done. It's not really given much attention to say, oh, by the way, this can be a side effect. This can actually happen to you. Plus lipedema. Lipedema was, I think it's up to 2 in 10 women now throughout the world. And so many people don't know they have lipedema or lipedema, however you want to say it. And that's when you have toxic fat build up. Normally, so what you might see is somebody with, like, they're quite small up the top, and then they're around their hips get big, and it's quite chunky fat, fluidy, and hard, and it's sore to touch, and then down to the ankles, and then skinny ankles. And when it comes to lipedema, there is not a lot of treatments that you can do. It is a surgical fix. We of course, if you can nip it in the butt, it won't get any worse. But we are seeing. I had a wonderful client in today, and she's working with another naturopath, Angela, and Angela sent her to us for some lymphatic treatments, and she's doing metabolic balance, which is cool. And she's lost 12 kilos, but she has lost 3 centimeters off her leg, and she's lost 12 centimeters off her hips. So we're showing that it can go down. But lipedema is so new. It hasn't been recognized as anything, and people just think that they're fat. You know, people just think that they're fat and they're fat shamed, and they cover up their body, not knowing that it is actually a tissue disease that's happening to them. So you've got lymphedema, lipedema, you know, swelling, inflammation, all these different ways that you can tell. Puffiness, you know, tonsillitis. What's your first line of defense? Your first line of defense with pathogens coming in and bacteria coming into your mouth is your tonsils. So if your tonsils, and if poor kids who get their tonsils ripped out, you know, it's a massive sign that your lymphatic system needs detoxing, that it's like, warning, warning. My son's just started to watch Beyond Space or Lost in Space, and it's like, danger, Will Robinson, danger. So that's a danger. Danger, okay? Any puffiness, your lymph nodes up, tonsillitis, anything like that is a big sign. Change your diet. Get your kids off milk. Get them off dairy, you know, if that's dairy and gluten, wheat, you know, you've got to change your diet. If in the kids' diets with all this tonsillitis, don't rip them. Don't rip them out. And spleens are super important too. A lot of people have had their spleens removed. Going, oh, we don't need that. You do very, very much. So have a look for swelling around your neck. Have a look for, you know, any tonsillitis. Have a look for blocked up, any lumps. We have got, you wouldn't believe how many people tell me that they've got lumpy, they find some lumps through their breast, and it takes like 2 days of doing this lymphatic sequence and it's gone. Okay, so just 2 days of moving the lymph. What else are we looking for? Sores, wounds that don't heal fast. Bloating tummy, brain fog, because your brain, your lymphatic system. So we've got your lymphatic system is from here down, and then you've got your glymphatic system. So lymph will push from your feet all the way up to here, and then from your head all the way down to here. So this is a pretty cool dress to wear that is going to show lymph. How cool, like, oh my God. Right, so if all of your lymph needs to come up to the top, needs to funnel into your heart. So on your right-hand side, look, this is the joys of being home alone. You don't have anyone to do your buttons up. So your right-hand side, from your rib cage and this arm, drains into your right. The left-hand side has to pick up both legs, bum, like both legs, and that arm, and all of this side has to go left. So you may notice that your left-hand side, your left boob is bigger than your right-hand side. Everybody take a deep breath. So if your lymph has to drain here, okay, it all has to drain into these 2 little drainage points here. And if you've got a sore knee, and you've got blockages down in your legs, where are you going to start pushing from? Okay, you're not going to do it how you see everybody dry brushing online. It's incorrect. You do not start dry brushing at your feet, because then you are not a tube of toothpaste, my loves. If a tube of toothpaste, we're going to squeeze from the bottom, and we're going to squeeze it. And what happens when it's all caked in? You know how it gets all caked in the top, and you squeeze and you squeeze and you squeeze. Look how much damage you are doing to that tube of toothpaste. by squeezing it to try to get the thing, to try to get the squirt out the top. No, it's not going to happen. Remember, we love our bodies and we've got brains. So what I discovered was we have to start gently moving the lymph right at the start. Let's push that bit through. And guess what? Then the next bit goes, oh, look, there's space. We're creating space, just like our bowl. If the bowl's full of rocks, you know, there's no more room. We have to create space for the light to come through. So we're going to start by unblocking through the chest. Yeah. And this can be if all you've got time to do is to do this, just how Tarzan does before he goes and saves Jane, just like they do the haka. The boys, how beautiful is that to watch? That's my favourite part of the footy. Okay. Nikki, I'm happy to chat to anyone about lipedema and lymphedema. Yes. Yeah. So Nick, yeah, happy if you want to do a live, babe, and we can sort that out. You can, yeah, to help support people too, support the ladies. So we have to drain, like there's 15 litres and there is no point pushing it from here if here is blocked up. We're not going to force it. Okay, we're not forcing it. We're taking the lid off. We are a bottle of champagne. We are taking the lid off the champagne so all the bubbles can all pop through. So that's why I created these gloves. So you've got the spiky side on one side for the soft touch. You've got the balls on the other side because we want to create new tissue. Okay, we want to upset the tissue a little bit, get the collagen working, and it feels nice. It feels nice over top of your clothes. You can do this anywhere. So make sure you get your kit. All right, we've got all different kits available. You can choose. So we've got your set of gloves. So you get 2 gloves in the kit. You get your set of gloves. And then we've got my lymphatic body moisturizer. In here, you have got so many different healing herbs and essential oils as well. Everyone's favorite, frankincense, arnica. The only thing that you need to worry about, like rosemary, lemon, gotcha cola, they're all in their big long names, and my brain isn't working at the moment. You won't find another cream that is packed so much full of punch. You use this to moisturize your whole body. You can even use it on your face. Okay. What I designed this cream to do was to nourish your skin, to repair your skin, but also help support your venous flow, so circulation, and to help tighten skin. So that's what we're doing with our lymphatic cream. So you can just buy this and this together in a pack in my beautiful swag bag here like this. Okay, and then we also have our Magfatic spray. Marg posted in the group a couple of days ago how much it fixed her mozzie bites, and like it's fantastic for keeping mozzies away. Great in the bath. I just had a bath. I just had a nice beautiful soak in the bath, and I use the Magfatics in the bath. Use it for calming. Kids use it in the kids' bath too. I've got another thing that you can use the Magfatic spray for is I've been doing my own waxing for lots and lots for years. And Annika, my clinic manager, she's a beauty therapist as well. So I took my wax down to work today and she waxed my legs. She's like, Chels, do you reckon the Magfatix would be any good to use afterwards to get rid of all the wax residue? I'm like, oh my God, yes. So I popped it on. So we have just found another purpose for that. It's amazing. So you've got magnesium and MSM in here. It is for fat loss as well as pain reduction. Use this if you are sore anywhere in your body. Like, we've got amazing reviews. This is, you know, your Magfatix. Also in the men's range. So the men's muscle spray is the Magfatix with the men's label. Okay, same thing. The men's face moisturizer is our Face Biotics. Okay, but it's just doesn't have love hearts and stuff, so it's just looking more buoy for that as well. And we've got our wash. So use this wash, use it as a hand wash, use it in the shower, use it to wash your dog, use it to wash your horse, use it or like hair, body, everywhere. So this is our new body wash. It only comes in the men's. Okay, it only comes in the men's range too. So shop locally Christmas. Give the gift of lymph. If you can think of people who would love this information, add them to the group. Tomorrow night, we are going through action, all of the different ways to get your lymph moving. So I hope you can all join me for that. So any questions? Hit me with your questions. Click on my links and buy our products. No, we're doing awesome. We're doing great. Thank you everyone for your love and sharing and using the products this year. It's been super for your support. We'll see what next year brings, right? Yes, Donna. Yes, definitely. Females can definitely use the body wash. Lots of essential oils in there, great for cleaning your body and your hair. You know that I use the Konjac sponges. Like, I don't use soap a lot on my body. I will use soap if I'm like super dirty and I've been out in the garden playing in manure or, you know, that type of thing. But otherwise, I just use the Konjac sponges. Okay, because that's all we need to cleanse, and we're going to be doing that tomorrow night too. So tomorrow night you need to bring your toothbrush. You need to have your gloves. What I might even do tomorrow night is, if anybody wants to jump in and join me in Zoom, and we can all have like a Zoom party. Christine, should we watch the 2-hour Body Wisdom workshop that is part of the pack, or watch you live this week? So the Body Wisdom 2-hour will go into so much more than what I'm raving about tonight as well. So Christine, yeah, I speak about the bowl story in the Body Wisdom workshop, but it's going to go deep into a lot more. Okay. Joe, there will be this isn't the code, but there would have been a card. There would have been a card that came with your pack, and it's got a code. It's got a QR code on it. I'm not sure. I don't have one here. It's got a QR code on it that you can scan, and you will get that one. Okay. If you're having trouble, if you don't have it, just send an email, please, Joe. Okay. So your action steps, my friends, is to invite your friends, invite your girlfriends along to boob camp. Now, we also are starting our men's gorilla club. Jules, clinic is open from 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Danny, you're going to be there at at 9. Okay. Jill, do I still see people as a naturopath? Lobectomy last year due to lung cancer. Jill, yep. So we do have naturopaths at the clinic to work with me. If you want me as your naturopath, you need to do my 8-week Body Wisdom program, girls. So that's the next thing. We are starting the Body Wisdom program on the 17th of January. I was starting this week, last week, but I'm in the same boat as you. I need to do some self-care. So I have the lovely ladies who have joined the Body Wisdom group. We've done our initial consultations. We've done some stuff. They've already started, but we're not going to start officially. So if you want to join the Body Wisdom group, you can join the group now. You can have me support you over Christmas, but the 8 weeks isn't starting until the 17th of January. So with the Body Wisdom group, you have me, you have my naturopath, Tia Brennan, you have an amazing group of ladies. And some of these ladies have done my Body Wisdom program through, I don't even know, Relly, how many times you've done. On here, Belle's on her 3rd, I think Di's on her 3rd time round. So there's lots of ladies who stay in the group, and then we have our newbies, our new ladies coming in as well into Body Wisdom. And you get your hair test with that. That's included, your big consultation with me. There's lots, and I'm so excited. I'm not going to announce it yet, but I'm so excited. I've got 3 other professionals who are joining in and offering their services for this next round of Body Wisdom too. Okay. And yes, the Gorilla Club. We need to get the boys on board too. And I'm so honored. I've got Sean taking over the Gorilla Club, and he is, so Sean and Carissa have been friends of mine. They know all of this. So Sean is a coach. He used to own an F-45. He's a pilot, amazing guy, but he knows all about the body, food, but a lot of this stuff, a lot of the head stuff. So the Gorilla Club is what we are setting up now for the men. So please invite your men, sons, nephews, brothers to our Gorilla Club, because Sean will be setting up what I'm doing here for you guys. We'll be doing that for the men because we need to support them too. What's the cost of the Body Wisdom program? The Body Wisdom program is $1,850, so $1,850. So in that you get your consultation with me. It's a 2-hour initial consultation. That's $495, where we go one-on-one together. So you can do that in clinic, or we can do that online, of course. You then have 2 other follow-up appointments with me. You have our blood tests appointment with Tia Brennan, and you get your hair test, and the hair test is $350. That's included. And then every Monday night at 7:30, we go live and I talk you through a program. You join me in Zoom so I can see you, and it's a really supportive group. We talk through foods and exercise, and we have a topic each week of what to do. But the main thing that our Body Wisdom group does is works on the stories that you're telling yourself in your head, works on the underlying factors. We uncover a lot about ourselves in the Body Wisdom group, and we support each other through that. We support each other with recipes. It's everything. It is food, it is exercise, but it's mindset and support. So a lot of things you might not see about yourself may show up too. but we take back control of your bowl. Okay, we take back control. We connect you back to your light so you can stand strong with who you choose to be. Love, if you're interested, if anybody's interested, type in body wisdom and I will give you a call. Okay, and we can talk that through. So the next one we're starting on the 17th of January. Cool. All right, ladies. Gone a bit off track tonight, but I loved doing this. I love doing tonight. Does it make a difference if we do the sequence first thing in the morning? No. So Christine, it's great to do before gym. So that's why like they do the haka. So you can do it like I'll run you through tomorrow night, but I start in bed. I start by doing this, by breathing, we call this turning in light bulbs, by turning in light bulbs. So I'm starting just by doing that, like my feet are tingling already. So if you're going to do the sequence with your gloves, do it before you have a shower, because we want to exfoliate dead skin too, because, you know, we have to get 10 benefits out of doing one thing, multitasking, us girls. So I would, some people, Christine, get more energized. Some people like to do it as their self-care before bed, as they're slowing down. That can be a little bit personal to see which suits you the best. Okay, so let me know. All right. Jules, great. I will, if you can private message me your phone number, or I can give you my, the clinic phone number, and then you can give me a call, or I'm happy to call you. 07 3390 2642. Done. Beautiful. All right, ladies. So the take homes. All right, we have to finish with your take homes. Your take homes is your lymphatic system is bloody important. You are going to shine bright and remove the rocks. You're not a plastic bucket. You're going to breathe, and we're going to focus on self-care. Right? I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow night, 7:30 sharp, Queensland time. Invite your friends to the group. Come on. Good night.